Hey, what's up, guys? It's Mr. Joshua with another custom toy review. So, this morning we are reviewing my slightly custom retro Cyclops from the Marvel 80 Years collection, I guess. I think that it's from the Marvel Legends Retro, is probably what it is. I'm just reading off the box from what I'm seeing right now, but yeah, I got this guy off eBay for about $13.50 out the door, free shipping, which was pretty good. I guess they just came out with these figures not too long ago, pretty recent, I believe, because I haven't seen these figures in GameStop until yesterday when I picked up the really cool Terminator Resistance game. Pretty fucking awesome game, and it's pretty funny. That was actually the last copy of Terminator that I had in both my towns, so pretty fun. But yeah, when I was in the GameStop yesterday, I found all these, Marvel Legends X-Men. They came in these really cool retro, looking like 1990s, uh, you know, boxes and whatnot. As you saw there, I customized my box because I'm turning this guy into a zombie. But yeah, I've been doing custom zombies and whatnot for a little bit. I've done Ninja Turtles. I've done, what else did I do? I've done Power Rangers, and now I'm gonna go to X-Men and see how all that turns out. Technically, this guy right here, he's gonna be my second Marvel zombie that I've created. The first one that I'm doing is a custom Wolverine, and I'm already doing him right now. He's about 50% done. I had to sculpt some bones and such into him, but yeah, he's looking pretty awesome. So with this guy, this is the retro-looking Cyclops. When I was a kid, they had the really cool X-Men TV show from the 90s, and I don't think Scott wore this suit in the 90s. He wore the traditional, like, a lighter blue with yellow, with his hair sticking out. I always thought that Cyclops was kind of a douchebag in the 90s, but as I grew older, I liked him. It's funny because back in the day, either you like Cyclops or Wolverine. I like both of them. But in a TV show, I didn't realize until just recently when I started watching the TV show again, but Cyclops had a very like comical voice. It was pretty bad. It was a really shitty choice. He was talking like he had a high pitched, like, scratchy voice, and it was pretty cringy. But yeah, back to sexy Cyclops. This is my personal favorite version of the suits that he wears, because this one looks, I don't know, looks cool in my opinion. So the customization that I did with this figure was that originally this is the neutral head. So originally the neutral head had these weird fucking laser things popping out, which it would have been cool if it was just with this guy right here, because this head right here is meant for shooting a laser, but in its neutral position, it just made no fucking sense whatsoever. It was like, all right, why the fuck is he shooting like laser things out of the side of his eyes when he's in a neutral position? So the very first thing that I did when I got this figure was I took him out of the box, and I took a knife, cut those off. I took a Dremel, and very gently I expanded the little visor from here all the way around, from side to side, and then went in there and painted it. Well, I did a repaint on the gold visor and the red as well, which it's not that bad looking, not bad looking at all. And originally I was gonna resculpt the whole entire visor, because I thought the visor wasn't one solid piece, but fortunately for me it was. So yeah, here's the two heads that it comes with. As you see right here in his head, there's a big giant hole, and the reason why is because it's meant for the laser shooting effect, which is pretty awesome. It's pretty cool. I like the way that it comes on and off, you know. And what's really awesome about this head is if you really wanted to, you can, customize your own like laser effect, like maybe make one like super wide instead of like super thin. Endless possibilities. Well, not literally, but really. And articulation, he's got some pretty good articulation. One of my personal favorites is the ab crunch. Right in here, he's got a big fucking gap. And if you look at it, it's slightly angled up a little bit from left to right. It's alright. In my opinion, I think the gap is a little too big. In my own personal opinion, you can actually look in there and see where the head peg is and all that great stuff. Yeah, so that's fun. And then the back, same. Actually, the back is a lot worse. Fuck, man, check that out. I'm not really digging that. But, it works for my own advantage, I think. I know with customizing figures, you have to have really good gaps in between the crevices of the joints. So if theoretically, if I really wanted to customize this figure, like do a whole entire, repaint job on it, I could use that to my advantage. His arms, they can swivel up and down. Unfortunately, there's no shoulder, joint that swivels, frontwards and back. There's nothing there. So he literally just, goes up and down. Side. His arm, the upper arm, it's also on a ball joint. Well, a ball swivel joint thing, so that's cool. No. The lower arm, all that's just one, big piece of plastic. It's okay, I'm not too worried about it. The hand is on a swivel joint. Rotates. Back. Forth. Cool. It's got a waist. Swivel. I like that. That's kind of strange. You can tell this right here, these two legs are injection molded like blue versus the upper thighs. You can also see that they were originally white versus the injection mold blue. So it's a little interesting. Maybe the reason why they did that was because this is more of a softer plastic versus a harder plastic. I don't know. Up close, you can totally tell the difference. That's, it is what it is. Figure cost me $13. I'm going to customize it anyways. But, yeah, swivel on the thigh. That's cool. Nice. I like that. Can't really go back really far. It's about as far as he can go back, which is fine with me. He's going to be a fucking zombie, so. And it looks like Scott can do some, major stretches if he wanted to. That's awesome. That's cool. The lower leg is on a joint as well. Awesome. Swivel back and forth. Yeah, not bad at all. Great figure. Let's do a nice little 360 around the figure just to see the sculpt. He's got a sweet ass. Check that out. Scott's got a sweet ass. I'd bury my face in it. Just saying. I'm not really sure what this hole is meant for right here in his back. I would imagine it's to hold something, but the figure didn't come with anything else except for the head. So that's kind of weird. But overall, the figure's pretty good condition. Obviously because it's new, but it's a great little figure. The one thing I don't really like too much about it is the fact that he's just so he's so like ripped. It's one of the things I don't like about newer action figures is that they're basically like reenacting the 90s where they took all these action figures and just fucking beefed them out. Like, they took a Luke Skywalker and beefed him out. I was like, dude, Skywalker was never fucking huge, you know? But yeah, for shits and giggles, here's a custom Power Ranger that I'm doing. As you can see, he's also big and buff, which is, a little annoying as well. But the only thing I wish that they would have done with this figure was, minus the taking away, all that muscle, is to maybe give him the swivel joints on the shoulders. That would have been so much cooler. So I would recommend that, and I would recommend loosening up the ball joint and the head just a little bit more so you can switch the heads out. I've only switched the heads out once on this figure, and it was a bitch. This one in particular was very, very fucking hard to put back on the ball joint, because for some weird reason it just felt like the ball joint hole was really, it just was, it was just too tiny, At least that's what it, felt like to me. There we go. Yeah. But again, the head sculpt is really good, surprisingly. I really enjoy the way that it came out. And it's nice, shiny metallic blue, glossy white stripe all the way down. And it's definitely going to be perfect to, convert into a zombie. What I'm going to try to do with this figure is I'm going to try to, let's pretend his head's off. I really don't want to take it off right now because it's a bitch to put back on, but in one of the comics of the Marvel Zombie War, I saw like a picture of him like holding his, head up like this. And this whole entire chest was just, blown up and everything. So I'm going to try to reenact that. And the way I'm going to do it is I bought some mini micro magnets. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to customize his left hand a little bit. I'm going to put a hole on top of his cranium and use some magnets. Should come out pretty cool. And with me, I have never personally used magnets with any type of custom figure that I've done before. I've seen quite a few people, mess around with magnets on YouTube. What they usually do is they'll replace the ball joint with like a head magnet joint thing. But it's okay. I mean, me personally, I'm not gonna substitute an actual ball joint for a magnet. It just, in my opinion, somebody could easily be an asshole and just steal the head. Just casually walk over and pull it off. Versus a ball joint where you guys sit there and work at it for a second. Or sometimes it'll be easier just to lose. Magnets just don't really feel that secure to me. But yeah, in this case, I'm definitely going to have to use a magnet. I really don't want to put a peg joint inside the head, Worst case scenario, I'm going to probably have to do it that way if my magnets don't come in. But I bought 500 of them for like $10 off eBay, so they should be here pretty soon. And what I'm also going to do is I'm going to make this figure kind of like a multi, would you call that, kind of like a multi-head type thing, where you can also have the head, attached to the hand, like he's holding the head, or you can just put the head back on the ball joint. So, that way you have the option to put it on, the actual head on the peg or on the hand. It's gonna be pretty fucking sweet when I'm done with it. To be honest with you, I'm probably not gonna start working on this figure until maybe tomorrow. I have Wolverine. I've been working on him, all night long last night, and it's actually a really easy figure to do, surprisingly. But yeah, that's all they have for this figure. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give this guy about a 7. And the reason I give him a 7 is because I don't really like the way they did the hand. As you see here, you can't really move the 2 fingers towards the end of his hand right here. Can't move them up and down. They're stuck in that position. So when I turn him into a zombie, I'm going to have to, cut these little fingers off, or I'm going to have to, like, do some extreme modification to them so they're sticking outwards. I'll figure it out. So, again, the reason I give them a 7 out of 10 is because of that, and because of the no swivel joint on the shoulder. And my fucking phone is not wanting to focus today, so that's always fun. But yeah, that's all that I have for this figure. He's a great figure. Definitely worth, investing some money into. I would suggest don't buy these guys off of, GameStop, because they charge $25. I saw last night $25 for this figure versus the $13 I spent on eBay. So, yeah, definitely a great figure to add to anybody's collection, and he's especially great for, customization, especially you get him real cheap, so that way you don't really feel too bad about it. Well, I just spent $25 on this figure and I'm going to customize it. I'm basically going to destroy it. But, yeah, that's what eBay's for. But, yeah, if you guys like my videos, please like and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.